Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Duck Adventure for October the 20th. Now, I'm really confused because I was supposed to wake up to a rain morning because it was supposed to start raining last night, actually. But it was a gorgeous night. It's about 4 a.m. I got woken up by a dog kicking me with his back feet. And then started listening to the ducks, and I'm getting up. I'm going to go wrestle with that computer problem. I'm going to actually see if I can get Dell support to help me here because I'm frustrated and I got to get it running. The ducks are really relaxed. It's a good night. Everybody's really chilled right out here. Hopefully it's going to be a good day. Good morning, ducks! Alright guys, I gotta go do some work. Dog, oh man, I'll let you know how you got into that position. Come on, let's go. You woke me up, you kicked the crap out of me. It's time to get up. Come on. Okay, dog, get up. You know, I went to bed last night, guys. He was sleeping on the floor at the end of the bed. I woke up and he was there, kicking me with his back feet. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Doug, let's go. Come on. Dog. Well, it's a rain day, and I'm not letting the ducks out of the pen today. Not because it's raining, it's because of the otters yesterday. I don't know, I got a bad feeling. I'm thinking, a day missing from the lake is maybe, who knows, maybe the otters will stay away. So, update on Dougie. I don't understand this, guys. I was on the phone with Andrew this morning for about 20 minutes. Him and I were talking about this. He has seen dislocations on dogs before, but he says usually, he has to put them back into place. And I explained to him how Doug's foot was canting out, and there was about a 30% angle, and I explained to him everything. And the fact that Doug ran into the bush and then came back out of the bush without the limp. And just everything I described to Andrew. Andrew's thinking that it wasn't a full dislocation. They have another term for it, but there's a lot of Andrew's got all the lingo. It's a mild dislocation, and that Doug has probably hurt himself in a new way, and that he's going to be prone to this injury. Now, what he's telling me is that basically Doug needs about 2 months of rehab, which is he needs rest, but he needs physical therapy. So that he can get the scar tissue to build up on his shoulder, to get his strength back, to hold his shoulder together. The worst thing for Doug to do is actually nothing, which Andrew was explaining that to me, is that don't let Doug do nothing. He needs exercise to build the shoulder muscles back up around his injury, scar tissue specifically. But the fact this morning, the dog is walking around the house, guys, like nothing. We're going to go outside here. It's going to be a pivot head day because it's raining. But this dog is not the same dog he was 24 hours ago. Like 24 hours ago, Doug was walking around the house with his leg, sticking out with this, it was about a 30-degree, 25-degree angle. It was right out of alignment. And this morning, he's not limping. I don't get it. So maybe he did have a mild dislocation, and that the 5 days or 4 days of laying in the house helped to a certain degree. But whatever he did running into the bush yesterday, and then comes out of the bush without the limp, and then by the end of the night, I'm shoveling dirt there, and the dog is like walking around like he's the boss again. So really good news. Because I honestly, guys, I was really depressed. about my dog being that gimp. That just sucked actually, because he was so gimp. It scared me actually, because I thought, like, what do you do with a dog that size that is so gimp that he can't do anything? Like, what do you do with a dog like that? He can't. He has to be tied up the rest of his life. That would just suck. Like, anyways, that was a very depressing thought. But right now he's just licking crazy. This morning he's been licking his whole body. Doug, 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 you're a licking fool today. But like no limp, nothing. So that's the Doug update. My computer update. I've been up since 4 a.m. guys. I got Dell support on the line, and they were inside my computer for 3.5 hours, and talking to the guy, and on and on and on. And right now, it's running some big diagnostic thing that could potentially take 4 to 5 hours. This is what the guy told me, and just to let it run, and that to give them a call back later this afternoon. So I don't know what's going to happen here as far as editing is concerned, but I am covered with Dell, so they're taking care of me on that. I have good luck with Dell. Anytime they've ever gone inside the computer, I get it back normal. So we'll see what happens here. But let's go take care of the ducks. We're going to do some duck chores and do some water, freshen up. They're not getting out, and go hear a lot of really upset quacking. Doug, you want to come out this morning, don't you? Hey? You cool. I'm trying to get my boots on, guys, and he's just harassing the crap out of me. And the thing is, it's raining outside, so I don't understand this. This is not like him. Like, even his stretch is better, because I noticed when he was hurt, one leg, his right leg was longer than the left leg on his stretches. So I've noticed that also this morning, that both his legs are the same length. So Andrew's never heard of a dislocation going back in like that, but it could have been, like he was telling me, a partial dislocation. But whatever Doug's done to himself, we got some recovery to do. Right, Dougie's? A little bit of a limpy, but nothing like you were. Oh man, you were in bad shape. All right, let me get my boots on here, and we'll go do our duck chores. Freshen up the water for the duckies. He's been pushing up against me here while I'm trying to get my boots ready, and it makes it hard to put your boots on when a dog's pushing against you. All right, give me a break here. We're gonna get the show onto the road here. Oh, you're a silly dog. Oh, I'm so glad, Doug, you're not gimped. I was very worried about your major limp. Come on, dog. It's raining out, so I don't know how you're going to enjoy this. Whew. Boys, well, look at the chunk I took out of her, guys. About half the pile yesterday. I feel it today, though. But I wish I would have got it closer to the duck pen, because that remaining half, no problem, I'm going to use it in the pen. But like, look at him. He's walking. Dougie, give us a walk here. Show us. Like, he's a little bit of a limp. Oh, a little bit this morning. Oh, not bad, actually. Like nothing like he was. Like I do see a little bit of stiffness in his shoulder, but not like he was. All right, let's do the duck chores. Poor ducks. I can't let them out because, like I said, I got a bad feeling about this problem we have. Well, you want to come inside, eh? But you're not. You'll freak the ducks right out. Oh, you'd love to come in here, wouldn't you? Okay. Oh, he's going to go for the bathroom break. Look at him. He's working up some looseness.
Yeah, like now he's walking like no limp at all, guys. They're upset. Boys are loud. Oh, look at the Muscovy outside. We've got an escaped duck. Is it ever chilly compared to yesterday? Oh, are they ever upset? I'll come out a couple times today and keep the water fresh for them. The male Muscovy escaped too, guys. Oh, I got another escapee. So we got a male over there, and I got a female over there. Oh, little Magoo. How you doing, Magoo? It's pretty loud in here, isn't it? Poor little duck. You seem to be coping, though. I'm just shocked how much that big male flies. He does a lot of flying. And the thing is, you know, I'll bring him into the pen and he'll just fly out of the pen again. Oh, look at this. They want to go out so bad. Unfortunately, it cannot happen. Not today anyways, because we have no idea, you know, what's waiting down there. No idea, actually. I do have an idea. We got 3 otters. Like no limp at all, guys. Look at them go. No, he's not 100%, but he's not like what he was yesterday morning. But I got to keep an eye on him because if he decided to turn it on and do a coyote burst, he could potentially completely dislocate it and be really gimped up. Andrew did warn me about that, is that if it was a partial dislocation, his next outburst could actually make it a full dislocation. Like, you know, he's walking around right now with no limp. Also, another thing Andrew told me is that we need to do the x-rays when he's gimped. To do an x-ray right now, an ultrasound wouldn't show anything. It's so good seeing him walk though without the major limp though, because I was really worried. Between, you know, the ducks leaving and Doug being gimped, it was a very depressing time, guys. I wasn't exactly happy. I wasn't doing too well actually, because I was thinking my dog was totally screwed, and my ducks are leaving me. My world was caving in on me. Hey, duckies? Magoo. Hi, Magoo. Okay, you walk right towards me. Well, you know where the water and food is. Alright, well, let's see how dirty this is. Oh, yeah, look at that, guys. Look at all the sludge. Just from their bills. And that's not even 12 hours. Not even 12, actually. Poor ducks don't understand. I can't let them out. They know that they should be getting out, but they're not. You know, they come up and they're looking at me like, what are you doing? Why aren't you letting me out? Hey, Disco. Don't worry, I'm going to leave you alone. Disco's not going anywhere, guys, so don't worry about it. Oh, there's that little cripple duck. Getting stronger. It's still a scrawny little duck, though. Oh, boys. Just listen how upset they are. Oh, man, they're not liking me today. I'm being told. Well, Stripper's out here today instead of inside. Hi, little girl. Hey, Limpy. I knew it was you. Okay, let's see if there's any eggs in here today, because yesterday I found 2 eggs in here, guys. No. Oh, yep, look at this. Look at this. Eggs. That's good, because I'm down to my last dozen, guys. That's all I have left in the house. Which brings me to another point, is the last eggs I got, I think it was July the 5th that are the date in my fridge. And it's October, and I'm still eating them. So look at that, eh? So we're talking July, August, September. We're talking almost 3 months and 2 weeks. Almost 3, I think it's 3 months and 3 weeks. And the eggs are still good in my freezer, or my fridge. That's actually quite amazing if you think about it, you know? Now I do notice that the eggs are really thick, like they're dehydrating. When I crack them open, they're super, super thick, like they're not runny consistency at all to them. Yeah, I know, girl. Let's check the barn. All right, barn. Anybody lay any eggs in here today? Last night, I mean? Oh, they were in here because this was all fluffy straw. It doesn't look like any nest activity though. But they definitely were in here last night. Yep. Only eggs I'm getting today are out of the metal shed. Yeah, even crippled duck has stopped hanging around inside the barn. I noticed that the last 3 days because I kept having to take it out of here and take it down to the, either to the pen or down to the creek. And this will be the 3rd day that it hasn't been in there. Look at this. They're running over here. They're thinking, oh, well, he's going to let us out. Okay, I've lost the dog, guys. He's nowhere around. He's gone on a tour. Yes, ducks. I got your tub full of clean water. I'll be back later. And we'll do another freshen up. But I wonder where Doug went. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. Alright, well, I'm going to go and check on my computer and see what's happening on that front, because I want to get an episode up for you guys. Oh, Doug must have just came out of the bush. The ducks ran this direction. Yep, there he is. Okay, is she going to fly in? No. Yeah, I know, Doug. Flying ducks, eh? What, Douggies? I can't believe, Doug, the improvement. Man, you're not even limping, dog. Yeah, that's unbelievable. I'm going to the lake. I'm going to do a quick check down there. Look at that dog. Man, and like 24 hours ago, That dog couldn't move. Oh, Doug, you're a little bit wound up. Is he ever? He's all happy to be outside. Okay, Doug, calm down. You're excited, eh? Oh man, that puts a big smile on my face. I was so worried because he was so gimped. Had me freaked out, actually. I didn't bring my weapon with me because legally I'm not allowed to shoot them unless they're attacking the ducks. So that's why I have no weapon. I don't see any sign of them though. It's a perfect duck day though, guys. The ducks love this rain. Look at that. They're all in a big group in the middle of the pen at this end. So they can see me at the dock, eh? It's making them upset. Doug, I don't believe you. No limp at all. Guys, that's like a Christmas present to me, having Doug rebound like this. It makes my eyes water. I'm so happy that Doug is not, seriously gimped like I thought he was. Oh, is it ever nasty down here, guys? It's not nice at all. It's a typical fall, rainy, cold day. Yeah, no sign of anything. But then again, there's no ducks down here, so why would the otters be hanging around? Alright, well I'm going to go check on my computer, see how this, the big update that they've got me doing is fixing the computer or not fixing the computer. And hopefully I can get an edit happening today. I gotta get, I'm so far behind, guys. I can't believe how far behind I am. And to think I was actually planning on being current, like I was actually trying to ramp up to get so that I was not behind. And now I'm trying to think here. I think I'm like 5 days behind now. Curveballs, eh? Just never end here. Okay, I got a dog. He's pushing against my leg walking here. How come you're sticking so close, dog? Are you trying to push me off the ramp? Are you a goof? You're just happy to be out, aren't you? I'm happy that you're out here with me. I'll be honest with you guys, the last 4 or 5 days that Doug's been in the house, I hated it because I was outside by myself. Like I didn't have Doug harassing me or Doug even around the yard. It was just me and the ducks. Because the thing is that, I'm out working. Doug always lets me know he's around. Like he doesn't disappear. When I'm working, like he constantly reminds me that he's here. And it's more, I think, along the lines that he's checking to make sure I'm here. I have never wasted a day like I have today, guys. I didn't even get to relax, really. You're not going to believe it, but Dell has been inside my computer working for over 2.5 hours off and on today. They kept going in, trying things. Oh, there's Dougie just got up. They go in, they do a bunch of work, then they start running a bunch of utilities, and then they would call me back and go back into the machine, and they had no luck, but they just got it now. It looks like it's taking the fixes they're doing. Something got corrupted. Who knows? A lot. Considering I've
had this laptop for 3 years and absolutely have never had a problem with it. And then all of a sudden this happened. You know, who knows what happened. The only thing I've done lately is I installed the DJI software, and that's really the only thing I've installed. So I can't see anything happening from as far as that standpoint is concerned. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull an edit off tonight or not. So this is like probably the longest streak of the duck adventure with no videos. So anyways, I'm going outside right now. It's pouring rain. I got to do the feed for the ducks and do the water, freshen it up again. I already freshened up the water once already this afternoon. It's about 4:30, so I got to get the feed happening. Dougie wants to come out even though it's raining. Doug, are you coming out? Doing an awful lot of cleaning himself though. Dougie! Are you gonna come out? It's raining. Oh, you're a big suck. He's been driving me nuts today, guys. Nudging me because he feels better now. I guess when he snapped his shoulder back into place, he's like a new dog. I'm not kidding you. He's like, I've been sitting there at the computer and I'm on with Dell. I'm on the phone and I'm on the computer and then he's nudging me. Anyways, let's go do the duck chores. Dougie, are you feeling better? You're sure acting like you are today. I'm thinking you had a dislocated shoulder. Or something. But I know you want to go out again. It's raining though. We'll see how you last.
Do you want to come out? It's raining out. Or are you going to stay in? I had a hunch you were going to like hesitate. Are you coming? Oh, you are coming out. It's wet out, Doug. I'm thinking that you're going to stay in the garage. Look at this, he puts his head down. Oh, what a dog. Oh man, that was priceless. He comes out and puts his head down because of the rain. And guys, that's the same dog that'll, jump in the swamp, and think nothing of it. Alright, let's get the feed happening here. That was funny. I'm still giggling, guys, over Doug. Oh, what a dog. He's such a little princess. And a beast all at the same time, Oh, man. Oh, little ducks. I'm coming over. I know it sucks today. Okay, that little Muscovy is still out. Oh! Oh! Okay, Duck, have you not figured out how to fly back into the pen? Okay, if you go that direction, I can't open the gate. Now here's the predicament, guys. Is if I open the gate, the ducks are going to rush me to get out. Yeah, I can't take the chance. The last thing I need to be dealing with is a duck rush. Or I should say a duck escape. Oh, I got to be really careful walking in here. It's nice and slippery. You know what I don't understand? Which I really shouldn't. I don't understand. They're ducks, but nobody is inside a building. Like there's not a duck in the metal shed. There's not a duck in the barn. Oh, is this ever slippery? There's the male Muscovy. I guess they can't figure out how to fly back in. Well, thankfully yesterday, guys, I cleaned this place, because if I wouldn't have cleaned it, it would be nasty. On, ducks, I'm going to bring you clean water here. No, actually, I'm not bring it, but refresh you. The otters, guys. 3 of them. Unbelievable. Well, I shouldn't say unbelievable, actually. In the exact same spot. I just caught the 3 little heads popped up. I don't know if I got it in the video or not. But it is that time of night. Or that time of day, I should say. That they'd be showing up. Whew, this is like walking on grease. This little shelter is ideal though. It keeps it dry here. Well, it looks like a feed run tomorrow, guys. This is the end of the feed. So basically I'm going to be without feed here Sunday morning. So I better go tomorrow because Robert's got helpers on the farm Monday to Friday. If I show up on Saturday, it's just him there, which just makes it a lot harder on both of us loading the truck. So I'll give him a call tonight and let him know I'm coming a day early. Well, actually 2 days early. I got to be careful because if I leave the gate open too much to get in and out with the feed here, they'll make a break for it. So that means the ducks won't be getting out tomorrow until at least I get back from doing a feed run. And depending on what time I do the feed run, poor ducks, they're going to really enjoy the lake rush when they get out this time. Oh, there's Fabio. Yeah, they're dirty. The ducks are going to really enjoy the morning rush when I do finally let them out after being locked up like this. It's just a shame that the otters, you know, reappeared and ruined everything. Maybe, you know, with some luck here, you know, the fact that the ducks technically are going to be in lockdown for 2 days, that the otters decided not to hang around here. I really, really want the ducks to have, you know, the most fun possible the last week of their lives, you know. It's bad enough that I'm going through this depression, but they don't sound depressed. You know, there's lots of happy noises coming out of them here. We do have over 900 ducks here with the breeders because this pen, even though it's double the size, I'm looking around and like it is pretty packed. I can't even imagine, guys, having this many ducks jammed up in that old pen. Because like they're everywhere. Like that's a lot of ducks. You know, guys, I'm thinking Doug did a really good job this year because I even though we haven't done the count yet, I got a feeling we didn't lose much, other than, you know, snapping turtles and just, you know, premature deaths that we had, which we didn't really have many of those this year. You know, where we just found dead ducks laying around, which I think a lot of that is because of the male situation. You know, the fact that we had new males really helped. Because I think a lot of that, you know, when we find them dead in the pen is because of, you know, the interbreeding. Because we didn't have near as many this year, you know, where I come into the pen and they'd be just dead ducks in the pen. And I'm really proud of Doug this year. I think he did an awesome job because we just didn't have as much freaking peeking due to predators this year as we did compared to last year. Except I'm trying to figure out how to get that Muscovy down there into the pen. Look at this, see? They're waiting at the gate. If I left the gate open trying to get a duck in here, I'd have a prison break. I'm gonna grab the herding sticks and see if I can herd those two Muscovies in to the pen. Okay, Muscovy. See if you can get you back into the pen. Are you gonna cooperate? Probably not. I'm gonna try to get them to go to the other side so that I can get them to go in the little gate behind the barn. Well, that ain't looking like it's gonna happen. I'm thinking that male is chasing that female to mate. Well, this ain't gonna work because they're just gonna go deeper and deeper. I'm thinking I'm wasting my time, guys. So I'm thinking they're gonna go into the pen on their own. And this big guy can fly. I gotta get you. The problem is if I open this gate, if I do this quick, let's see if I can. Oh, wouldn't you know it, the gate closed. Okay, go back. Relax, relax. Okay, alright, I got you in. The little female I'm going to have to leave, guys, because it's just going to fly away on me. It can fly into the pen. I know it can. I've seen it go in and out of the pen, so it's just being free because it can be free. Alright, well, I can't do any more for them tonight. I'm back inside to struggle with my computer. Oh, I don't believe this. I know after this, guys, I'm going to make sure that I've got 2 working computers for editing. This has been a real curveball I did not count on. Never would have thought my computer was going to do this to me. So when I get this situation fixed, I'm going to be focusing on getting the other one complete. I'm going to have 2 absolutely mirrored running units so that this does not happen to me again. You know, I almost have 2 of everything. Well, I don't have 2 drones, but I almost have 2 of everything else to make sure that I'm never without here. I just not going to have this happen again. And the thing is that ironically, I had the computer here, but the thing was I had it in my closet as backup. Never thought that I really should be keeping it up and keep it updated and running. I know one thing, the little update file when it finally did take with Dell this afternoon, 1.8 gigabytes worth of updates that it needed to do so that I could get it running. I couldn't believe it. 212 files, 1.8 gigabytes. But we are going to be running here shortly. I am going to have editing tools available to me again, and we can get the ball rolling here. I just feel bad that I haven't put anything up for you guys. But it's out of my hands, out of my control. I didn't count on it. Poor duckies, look at them, they're so sad. But they're not sad because I can hear a lot of happy quacking going on. Feed run tomorrow, and then we'll get back to normal here, letting them out. Alright, I'm going to go in and deal with my computer. That female Muscovy is going to fly in on her own. Nothing I can do about that. You're not going to believe it, guys. It's midnight, and the ducks just totally freaked out and I couldn't figure out what it was, and then I see this little duck outside still. The duck's still outside, guys. But guess what was in the yard? A coyote trying to get this little duck. And I'm like, I'm half asleep. All I want to do is, I've had a bad couple days, guys, with the computer. I'm drained. And, I just can't believe it. Come on, duck. Go in the pen. Come on, here you go. Coyote was just here. You could have got smoked. And it was the brown coyote. It wasn't the gray coyote this time. Come on, duck. Get in the pen. Come on. Keep going. There you go. Anyways. So at midnight, I'm out here. I got my winter coat on, my house coat. No socks. Duck's freaking. I just want to sleep. I got a big day tomorrow. I can't believe it. And the coyote was right in the yard. Actually, I'll show you where he was. I saw him over there behind the wire. Then he went behind the logs. And then he went right to this pine tree right there. Is where I saw him last. And then I yelled because I saw the little duck right there. And I thought, I didn't have time to grab the rifle. And I was, save the duck. But what was really strange, guys, is the barn was full of ducks. And they came running out of the barn like there was something in the barn. I thought like a weasel or something got into the barn. But it wasn't that at all. But they were just freaked out because the whole flock was freaked out. It was just mass panic. But the coyote was close. We're right along the edge of the wire. Right there. Anyways, I'm going to bed. It's midnight. Nothing like being just almost asleep, you know. Almost. You're laying there and it's like you're just about to pass out.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.